Hello, everybody, and welcome to another NifD. I'm just going to turn that one down a little bit. Welcome to another NifD D session. My name's Dan. We're going to be playing some Tomb of Annihilation today. Been a while since we jumped into this. You may notice we have a couple fewer people than usual, but we've decided to keep on playing, keep on trucking, all that kind of shit.
Basically, the new ruling with our campaigns are we're going to just go for it if one person is missing. So,
So we get to play D&D more, and that's fun. So we'll do some introductions, and I'll do a big old fucking recap. We'll start with as always, with the wonderful man on my left. Don't introduce your character.
Yeah.
Just say you can introduce your old character.
Hello, my name is Jamie. My form appears different to each of you, and I was playing Frey Uda, who was a neutral warlock who got killed in the first combat of the second session. So piece of shit, really. I'm ready to move on. I didn't cry.
It's me, it's Elliot. Hi there. I will be playing the Kiara, the monk. She is a tiefling. She is chaotic good, and she is on this quest to save her dad, who has the skin flesh rot.
What subclass did you go with?
I will let you know in the progress of the session.
Cool.
Does that mean you haven't chosen?
It means he has, but he doesn't want to reveal it yet.
Yeah.
Usually that means we haven't chosen.
Do you want me to do my character?
Of course.
Yeah. I'm Annie. I'm glad to be back. I play Zinnia. She is a furball ranger, and I'm a little out of practice, so forgive me if I'm slow.
Right, it is approximately 33 minutes past 9.
That was the bit that confused you?
It's 21. What the fuck does that mean?
9?
Oh, I guess so.
Yeah, minus 12.
Yeah. It's Tom time. Is the most important part of that. So, jog on. I'm playing Teo, who is the chameleon ranger. What more can I say? He's a chameleon. He's a ranger.
As always, I'm Dan. I'm going to be DMing the session. I forgot to ask this before, but what time can everyone go to?
Until you make me stop.
Hello, everyone in chat, by the way.
What's up, guys? Hello to Gaunties. Elliot, you were there, and Scopes.
Yeah,
Scopes, say hi to Ellie.
What's the latest
Hi,
everyone can go to?
Annie.
Until death.
Annie?
I 11:30, I want to say.
Cool, nice. So, last session, our intrepid explorers set out into the jungle of Chalt. You hired Musharib, a albino dwarf, as your guide. You turned down his quest for now of reclaiming his home.
We can go do that now.
And you
No, we're not waiting on
you then ventured towards a goblin encampment he told you about called Yalyak, and you approached it and, to my surprise, just completely openly attacked it. Had a massive fight.
Dude, they're goblins.
Had a massive fight with about 20 goblins.
That wasn't the best move, really.
No, but
you learnt their fighting style of stacking themselves on top of each other, and their retreat tactic of them flinging their entire city into a random direction in the jungle.
I really hope we encounter that again.
I really do.
I know where it is on the map now.
Didn't all of them die, though? Didn't all of them, but a few of...
No, all of them died.
We killed them all.
You killed
so then the two that launched it, and they got launched in such a way they're probably dead.
You killed all of it, and there was 2 people. There were 2 goblins inside the city while it was being launched.
Okay.
And the 4 would have killed them.
So, eventually at some point I hope we just come across a city somewhere that we can just loot.
I mean, someone can make a check, see if they know which direction it went, and then just walk in that direction for a while.
During this combat, a lot of people fell unconscious. One person didn't wake up from their unconsciousness, unfortunately, that was Frey. So you guys are now taking a long rest, you've healed up, you've leveled up twice. And you find yourself sitting around like the kind of trodden mud of Yalyak, the river's kind of slowly passing by towards the west. During this long rest, you also, those of you who didn't notice the process of this happening, you noticed Zinnia getting rather friendly with a local bear. And it seemed to...
That sounds fucking terrifying.
Saturday, am I right?
And insert that image of Winnie the Pooh. Of him being really swole.
Jack Winnie the Pooh.
Yeah. But yeah, this black bear seems to have drawn some attention from you guys, and Zinnia seems to have formed a bond with it and is now her bonded animal.
How did your Tuesday night go? Well, we killed 23 goblins. one of our friends died, and another friend befriended a bear.
Amulet of what? Sorry, have I got? Sorry.
You got an amulet, and it says Vorn, Vorn on the amulet.
What language?
It says Vor. It says
Oh.
no, it just says in common script.
Okay.
It's VORN.
I've also got a scroll of water walking for whatever reason.
Yep, that was from the one shot that we ran.
Elliot, can you just check that I haven't completely fucked Dan's camera?
I
Because I just nudged it.
Yeah, you have. No, you can.
Sorry about
So,
that.
so you guys wake up. Musharib is already up nice and early. He seems to be stoking out the last ashes of the fire that you had going in the night. He sat there with his warhammer nearby. You all kind of rise from your sleep, and he kind of looks over you guys, gives a nod as if to say good morning.
Didn't Richard save my ass in the last one?
He saved all your asses.
He saved a lot
no,
of asses
I'm
that
pretty
fight.
sure he I think
He
I
saved 5 out of 6
I
asses.
think I heart him. Yeah, that's definitely what happened.
This is the picture of Winnie the Pooh that Dan was talking about.
Nice.
Oh, I haven't.
That's
Can you
right.
send it to me in
Definitely
In the
chat?
chat, mate.
Oh, is it? Oh.
I just sent it.
So yeah, you all wake up around the same time ish to.
I did send a new character tag for Jamie.
Oh shit! I totally forgot to put it on.
It's cool.
We'll get
Yeah,
there.
what would you guys like to do as you wake up?
I haven't yet.
Shout.
Well, now that hate to be the one to bring it up, but now that our friend is no longer with us, we do have a bit more time. Perhaps we should go to where you wanted to go, Musharab.
Crackhammer.
Yes, Master.
Yeah, do you think we're up to? I need to get back into the voice. Oh my gosh. Yeah, do you think that we're up to the challenge?
Aye, could give it a go.
What kind
Fear
of
in them.
enemies were there? Again?
Fire newts.
Oh,
Little flamey buggers.
Newts are small.
fine by me.
Yeah, but they're on fire.
Small but a lot of them.
Fine by me. I'm quite resistant to fire.
You hear that muffled from inside phrase, great, like, newts are small.
Yeah, I could do that. Yeah,
Uh,
I'd be
dig me
happy
up.
to do that.
Hey, Pilchard, by the way.
What's up, Pilch? The Pilch
Right,
Master.
well,
Pilch Master Flex.
when do you want to set out?
Can I just really quickly, without mentioning to the others, can I have a bit of a thought in my head as to where that city might have landed?
Yeah, sure. Make a survival check for
Oh,
me.
get in.
Just straight survival because you're tracking trajectory as well as direction.
Advantage.
Just roll your d20.
I'm just checking that I don't have any sort of.
It's
advantage
to do with tracking in certain terrains, but this is tracking an entire city that was flung through that.
That's fine. 22.
22. So you can pretty much guess. I'm going to step off camera here for a bit because I need to gesture towards the map. You believe the city was flung somewhere in this kind of trajectory.
Oh, so
That's quite wide.
Southeast, somewhere southeast.
And then
somewhere southeast.
But you've got a direction.
Okay. Just something that we may not have to pursue. It's just an idea. But I think I have an approximate idea of where the city might have landed if we want to go and maybe collect our prize, as it were. But of course, if you want to go and get these, is it fire newts, did you say?
Aye.
If you want to go and get these, that's absolutely fine as well. Completely down to you.
The main goal for Musharib is to either reclaim the entire city or get the gauntlet of Moradin. You remember as well.
I would vote for heading to the where's
Crackhammer.
Crackhammer. I am still slightly on borrowed time. Well, not myself, but my father.
Mm-hmm.
So
Oh yeah.
Fair enough.
No, I don't want to waste any time with that. I completely slipped my mind. Left my mind completely.
Yeah, we can come
That's
back
fine.
to the Goblin City.
We can go to the other Goblin City at some point.
Yeah.
Anyway,
I-
it's not going to move. I mean,
I-
maybe it will. Who knows?
I appreciate the concern. Thank you, both of you, and to you, gnome fellow.
What was Callum's voice again?
just his own.
All right.
On point.
I just want to hit things. And get,
You know that
get,
he'd want to go to the Goblin City.
get a
it's
bigger
fine.
hat.
He would definitely
He
want
would
to get to the
definitely, yeah,
Goblin
he'd have an
City.
issue with that.
Yeah, why not? That was me.
Oh yeah, I'm also playing Rum Barrel because Callum's not here.
Yeah.
For basic RP and combat.
I wanna give a little a teaser of my character. I was write down my character's name on the whiteboard in front of me. My name currently takes up 5 lines.
Oh, that reminds me. I'll find your new name.
do it.
Oh yeah, actually, it kind of works.
So, you head out, I'm assuming.
Yeah.
Would you like Musharib to lead again?
I mean, yeah. Where's Krakammer?
Are you able to assist him, either of you, because you're both rangers?
Yeah.
I like how when you said his name, you kind of slipped into the accent again. I like that.
Crackhammer.
Krakammer.
Not crack, so that's the H.
Does it?
Crack.
I thought it was a K.
H-R-A-K, hammer.
Krakammer.
Crackhammer.
Hammer's a weird letter.
What?
You spelled it until you got to hammer.
I need to know the direction you're going and what hexes you're taking. Because there are certain random things you can encounter on the way and that kind of shit.
Oh my god, guys.
Okay, where are we at, Jamie? This is on you, really.
Ooh.
We're
So,
not
you
slowed
are
by
currently
difficult
at
terrain.
this nice little X here, which marks Frey's grave. I'll stand this side so you can all see. And Crackhammer's here. Hackhammer's, sorry.
What I say.
And it's a day a hex or 2 days a hex.
Are there any of those?
If you like, Frey would have told you his directional plan. I can
Yeah.
tell you that if you like. He was going to head south to the river and just follow it down to here, then circle round.
Stop
I
in
found
that
Frey
city.
were here, God.
He would have said the
My
travel plan.
my ultimately was go to the mountains, follow them round because they're a good frame of reference.
Yeah, they are.
That's very true.
Because you can't go wrong if you follow a mountain range.
We can't be lost anyway,
Yeah, that's actually
Well,
very true.
yeah.
unless by magic. And I've got no reason to suspect magic.
Are there any of those undead skulls in that trajectory?
None that we can see. They're all in this direction.
None that you know of.
I feel
None
like
that we know of.
I feel like a weather reporter.
Well, I mean, if Crackhammer.
And we've got sweeping undead coming in from the west.
Sweeping in on the.
I mean, what
I'm
we could
so
always.
upset there's no camera on you for this.
Spend that.
Please don't.
Oh, fuck it. What we could always do. I mean, oh my gosh. What we could always do is, if we were to go directly south, we could potentially run into this city that's been fired off without even necessarily having to waste any time, and then we could go down and then get to Hackhammer.
So where are you proposing to go? Just dead south.
So dead south to. Is there a city? Is there something?
That's called Cap Righteous.
That's my bad.
You will sort of pop into undead territory here, but you will come across the river, which leads pretty much directly to the mountain.
Gaunties
range
are
at Crackhammer.
just really quickly. as well.
Yeah.
It's Annie's bear.
Oh,
Get that on the fucking slide.
Whoa!
He really
He's
is. He's a bear by both definitions.
I am envious of his package.
I didn't
I'm
say
envious
the,
of most things.
I didn't say the last Gaunties art to the slideshow. You sent it to me, I think. But
That's fine. Well, if
I
it's,
think
if
I
it's sent,
not
it's
the
sent.
slideshows.
Yeah, what's your POA? What direction
So
you going?
I think if we do go like directly south, it will take up a bit more time, but it is on the way.
Also, it
If you-
encounters
you
the river.
can be
I will
on
let
the
you know
way.
that you move faster on rivers.
And as the man who is sitting
Oh.
next to the map, that will take a lot longer than that.
You move faster next to rivers.
If you're on a boat on a river.
Do we have a boat?
There are currently 2 boats tied up by the Goblin Camp.
Oh,
Well,
let's
that's,
take the boat.
yeah. Come on then.
Deus Ex Machina!
Boats make me seasick.
I mean, are they canoes? Am I and my
Can be
bear
on the
going to
boat,
fit
right?
in the boat?
I've never been on a
You
boat.
are probably gonna need. You and your bear are probably gonna need one to yourself.
Gonna need to fashion a boat.
Well, that's fine
for
because
ourselves.
I'm tiny, Callum's tiny, and you're tiny, so that's
Yeah.
fine.
Oh, that's fine then. Just me and my bear in the one. Amazing.
I think I am the tallest of the three of us at 5'5".
Yeah.
Yeah.
Damn, you guys are small.
Yeah, not a big party apart from you, honestly.
The absolute fucking unit
Unit.
that is you.
Absolutely.
Could you pass me all of those markers over there, please?
Oh, no, I really.
I'm gonna
pass them to me
I'm gonna
because
mark-
I can't lift my arms that high right now.
I'm gonna mark your way. So, Can you tell me what terrain is river and what terrain is jungle? I believe jungle's purple, so we've already got that.
Jungle's purple, river's dark blue.
Jungle is purple, of course.
Cool. Only makes sense.
Yeah, I mean, what else? What else?
What else would it be?
Listen, we had a finite supply of pens we found in the traffic code.
Okay, so you will.
Yeah.
Ah!
There was a lot of thought going into this.
They're small. They're like
Oh, that's my name.
they're canoe boats.
Not bad.
So you will need to carry them to the river.
Okay.
Don't know why you're looking at me.
You guys will need to carry them to the river, but
That's okay.
they will allow you to move fast on the river.
Well,
It's fine.
if what's your strength at?
Poor.
My
Oh, I believe because you're a giant character, your carrying capacity is much higher than the rest of ours.
Also,
gonna say,
Mushroom
yeah.
is very strong.
He moved it.
And Callum is very strong.
Okay, well, me and Tom will help you, and then Mushrub and Callum can get the other one.
That sounds like a good idea.
Yeah, so one boat's kind of carried like at a slant, run barrel at the front, and it slants back up slightly to Musharib, who's kind of carrying it like that.
And the other one's
the other one is
more
being
of a
carried by
slant.
Zinnia with Kiara
Just
and Taylor hanging onto legs.
We're helping!
Inside the boat.
It's on your shoulder the right way up, and they're riding with oars, like, yay!
Musharib's navigating with you assisting,
Okay.
and you're trying to go south.
And we aren't slowed by difficult terrain and we can't get lost.
You can get lost because you've not been here before.
No, can't be lost. Can't be lost except by magic. That's one of my features.
Yeah, me too.
My ruling on that from 2 sessions ago was you can be lost because if you don't know where you are.
Oh, fuck.
But you can retrace your step back if you know which way you've come.
Okay.
Perfectly. But luckily, Rishu rolled very high, so you don't get lost. You manage to go south perfectly.
Jamie, can you move this way a little bit more if you can?
So, as you're walking through the woods, you it's quite a nice day. You're walking for about a good
It is a nice day.
6 hours. Yeah.
Birds are chatting.
Oh, you're trying to move fast as well.
Yeah, why not?
Someone roll me a d4.
I got it. Wait, where did my dice go?
You haven't done this yet.
Yes, I did. I got 2
Oh.
dice out.
Did you give them to me?
Someone else roll me a d4 in the meantime then.
3.
Oh,
3?
Back in my bag. Hold on.
You get to move 2 hexes in one day.
Yay!
Sick. So you move down to where the R is on the word river.
Got it.
So you begin to hear the rushing of water, and you as you get closer, you move very quick through the woods.
Oh, I thought there was going to be a waterfall coming up when you said that.
Zinnia,
Yes.
as you're walking through the woods, you
Wait.
the trees are still.
We're walking now? What?
Yeah, you have to carry the boat.
We're
to
walking
get to the
The
river.
river.
As you're walking through the forest, the jungle.
I'm like a deep green now, sort of colour forest.
The trees are quite thick here. Even getting close to the river, they seem to be quite big in this jungle. It's quite a fruitful jungle. You see, out of the corner of your eye, you see something glint in the sunlight up against the bark of one of the trees.
How much health do I get per level? Sorry. I forgot to do that.
What's your hit dice?
D8.
So 5.
5?
Yeah.
Oh, sick. So that's 10 and 4.
So you see as the sun's kind of peak, like it's just setting, it's peeking through the brush. You see a little glint near one of the trees.
Guys, shit, look. There's a glint. Let's go check it
A
out.
rare find.
Who's not encumbered by a boat?
Uh,
It's you guys.
Yeah, I guess.
yeah, I'll pop off and
Yeah.
head towards
Should we go ahead?
to where now.
Awesome.
So you go towards it. You walk up, and you can see there seems to be some form of metal in behind some like these thick vines that are clearly overgrown, and like this like growth of moss as well underneath the vines. But there seems to be some metal kind of material underneath.
What is it?
I say we leave it.
Some kind of metal.
I dab you with a pen.
Tear down. Is there like a mossy like layer?
Yeah, so you can quite easily just pull away the vines and the
Well,
moss.
I believe that inquiry and curiosity are the pillars of progress, so I tear that shit down.
Yes, you begin removing all the stuff, and you can see it's this very large tower shield that has this intricate kind of like woodland designs kind of engraved into it. And as you do, the shield just begins to fall forward, and just as you step to the side quite easily, it just against the ground.
Yo.
I grab
What
it.
catches your eye though instead is
I grab it and run.
is the
I grab it and run. I grab it and run.
Well, guess that was nothing.
I found a shield! It's another boat!
what catches your eye instead is the curled up elderly looking woman inside the tree, covered in vines that then also topples out in full armour, and that her eyes begin to peek open.
I stab her.
Jamie, if you'd like to introduce your character.
Hello, my name is Thelion Bawaken, Shield of Sylvanus, Paladin of the 72nd Company of the Chalk Crusade, also known as Old Ironwood. I am a Wood Elf Paladin of the lawful good variety.
So yeah,
Your name tag's
as
been
you-
updated.
As your consciousness comes to you, you can see the sun coming through the trees, and you see this strange band of adventurers: a tiefling, a furbolg, a chameleon man, a dwarf, and a halfling kind of stood around you as you're laid atop your shield.
Hello, good morning all.
Hello.
Good morrow.
Hello. How long have you been sleeping there?
What year is it?
What year is it?
I don't know, guys.
I don't fucking know.
Good year.
It's the current year.
It's 2018.
Oh my god, it's the current year!
The current year? My word. I have been asleep a while.
I've been asleep for 3.
I feel well rested.
I'm not quite sure how,
Inspiration.
I'm not quite sure how long it's been. The DM never told me.
It's 2018, sure.
When I go to sleep?
How old are you again?
Oh, 7.
You're very old.
700.
Yeah, so you went to sleep about. You can choose between 500 and 600 years
Let's go
ago.
600.
Cool.
Oh, I'm old.
Wow,
That's not pleasant.
dude.
I was a young elf of 100 when I entered.
Entered what?
Into what?
Apparently sleeping for a while.
Oh my god.
Didn't even know I could do that. Wondrous. Who are you?
I didn't know
Well,
I
I'm
was gonna do
Teo.
that either.
Teo?
Shit, we're not doing names.
Wait,
I'm
shit.
Teo,
What? I
and
don't know who this is.
I'm not.
Thelia.
Who are you? Why, okay, no. Why are you here?
I mean, honestly, my guess is as good as yours.
You see, Mushrib has his hammer drawn, as does Rum Barrel.
Marvellous. We're doing drawn weapons? Fine by me, and I draw my long sword.
Okay, guys, I think we all need to chill a
I
bit.
require
Roll
no
initiative.
weapons.
A fist fighter.
I just see everyone else.
Interesting things. May I have my shield back?
You're laid on top of it currently.
Oh!
That's inaccurate.
He ran with the shield.
Yeah.
Guys, I'm gonna put the boat down. All right, everyone, just stay cool.
Are you
Do any of you believe in any of the... how many of them were there? The 9 gods of Chult. Believers, any of you?
There are gods of Chult.
There are.
Yeah, I didn't
No?
know about that.
Then I have no quarrel with you, and I sheathe my sword.
Okay. Okay.
Who might we be?
As I said, I'm Teo.
Lovely to meet you, Teo.
and-
Theliel.
Theliel, hello, nice to meet you.
Pleasure. You're an interesting being, aren't you? Ooh,
I
firm
don't
grip.
let go.
Firm grip. I like that in a lizard person.
Yes, I suppose I'm Zinnia. You seem quite
Zinnia?
friendly. Hello.
Furbolg?
Yes, I
You're
am.
very large. Pleasure to meet you.
Thank you.
You are very large!
You're a big person.
My bear growls.
And who is this lovable chap?
This bear,
Yes.
I haven't named him. He's Black Bear. He's my spirit animal. I love him.
Ooh,
Yeah. He helps me with things.
marvellous. I'm trying to be more
We
fair
like
with
him
you.
more than you.
I'm in no way surprised. We've just met. Who are you?
Yara, come on.
What's your purpose?
It's part of the 72nd Company of the Chult Crusade.
I've never heard of him.
Again, what's your purpose?
To destroy the false idols that they believe in here in Chult and bring the divine entities back to the land.
Divine entities.
Right.
All of them. I'm personally a paladin of Sylvanas.
I love World of Warcraft.
Rum Barrel says
Barrel.
from me.
Who are you, little man? You look strong. I like that.
I wouldn't
He
have
just-
called him little if I
Tiny rage.
Alarming.
I'm
certainly feeling welcomed.
You fell out of a tree.
Apparently so.
Do you know of the death curse?
No? What?
He's been asleep for 500 years.
I'm a sheep?
She has been asleep 500 years.
I'm sorry, I can't do female voice.
Well,
How-
that's okay.
Which doesn't sound like
How
a small
come?
child.
I knew that.
Well, you've hired me. You're the choice. And he slams his hammer down and just leans up against the tree.
Oh.
Preferably don't kill me.
Not yet.
I don't want to roll up a third character.
Yeah. I'm barely attached to her.
What do you specialise in?
Defense. Keeping those behind me from harm.
That could actually be quite useful.
That's kind of cool. Yeah, I like that. I like that.
And Kiara.
Pleasure.
That's quite important.
I'm sure we will get on fine, despite our probably very different backgrounds.
This is all well and good, but I think it puts a bit of a kink in our plans.
Okay.
How so?
I don't think those boats are going to stay afloat. Not with you two.
Let me check the spell list.
Wait,
I can
don't you
swim.
have
Nothing I can do about that!
A little bit, I guess. I'm quite good in water. I can't swim fast, but I can swim.
Do you float?
Yes.
Well, then we'll just tie you to the back of the boat.
I'd rather not be tied anywhere.
Well, that way you'll keep up with the boat.
Actually, you know
I
what?
guess I could just hold
my
on. I'd
my
rather
bear
not.
can swim, right? Because bears can swim.
We won't go very fast.
Yeah.
Probably be faster just to walk.
Can tower shields float?
No.
I'm glad I asked.
If you go in the water, you are pretty much sinking unless you roll a super high athletics check.
I've got an idea. I've got an idea.
What armor have you got at the minute? Is it scale mail?
Splint.
Splint and the
same
same
idea.
I don't think you have.
Really?
Tree.
Nope.
Okay.
Not a bad shout.
That's a better idea than me, though.
Yes.
I won't say my idea.
Out of
No,
interest,
go on.
what's your idea?
I've
No,
it's an
never
open
mind.
table.
No,
Please.
Come on, equal
I'm
opportunities.
curious.
No, never mind. No.
No, please. I'd like to hear.
Well, okay, I can hold my breath for 15 minutes. I was going to say that I just go underneath the boat and hold on like this for 15 minutes at a time, and then come up and breathe, and then go back down and hold on
But
like
your
this.
weight would still be on the boat.
See, that's why I
The
don't
problem
want
is
to
we got too much weight.
Yes, well, let's find something that...
Let's get a treat.
Let's find something that floats, tie that to the back of the boat, and then you can hold on to that.
Oh.
If it's attached to the boat,
Not by a string, it floats
Yeah,
on
if
its
it's
own.
floating, the weight won't
Just
act on the
yeah.
boat.
I'm not a scientist.
Clearly not. But that's
Definitely a
fine.
skeptic, though.
You seem like a fantastic man either way. Who are you? We haven't been introduced. Thelia.
Oh, dude, you're dumb as fuck.
Yes, I am. I'm not bright.
How dumb are you?
How's the
Oh, man.
how's the dwarf elf relations these days?
Nah.
Fine by me. It is.
Okay.
So, let's find
There
something
were
that floats.
wars. What?
Let's find something that floats.
Yes.
Wait, are you racist?
Also,
Might be.
would it be easier if I just
That was 600 years ago.
tally up all the days that I'm with? Oh no, you're going to Rackhammer now, so he's not charging.
Yes.
Oh,
Oh, where?
sick.
We're headed to a place called Hackhammer.
Ooh.
A place called...
No, I said ooh.
Oh, and we're going to kill some firings for
Lovely.
this fine gentleman who has been guiding us on our way.
Excellent.
How well do you know Jolt?
I knew it quite well, but I can't seem to remember a thing.
Apart from the 9 fake gods, I guess.
That's not ideal.
I mean,
The
I
nine
remember one of them.
The 9 gods are very firmly implanted in your head, as well as
I
your,
must wipe them out.
your language as well.
Yes. I know. Ooh. Yeah, I've got a fun language.
You do indeed.
I do. Yes.
Well,
Tally ho then.
I could maybe, I don't know, make a... no. Never mind. I don't know.
Let's find something that floats.
Let's chop down some trees and I pull out 2 hand axes.
That's
Wow,
convenient.
that's excellent.
I was constricted to go into the forest. I brought axes.
Well, the tree that you were in, is it relatively hollow? Because that'll be quite easy to cut through.
Yes.
It's not completely hollow. If you like stick your head in and look up, it's like a human-sized cavity in it, and then it kind of stretches for a further 50 feet up.
Well, if we just cut the tree just above the human-sized catherine,
Perfect.
we've already got a canoe made.
Marvelous.
Yeah, there you go.
Excellent.
If dropping it, give me an athletics check for me.
Okay,
please.
my athletics is high as shit, so it's fine.
Amazing.
Oh fuck!
That was the worst roll you could have done.
First roll with this character, crit fail.
You dick.
So you line up, bring your axes round, and just take a big chunk out of it. Where Kiara said just above the hollow bit, you do it right in the hollow bit, meaning any canoe made from this will just have water just spill into it. But the tree is knocked down.
Yay! I messed up.
You hear the
Are you strong enough to carry any of this back down to the river?
Yeah.
Okay.
I lift the whole tree.
Alright. Shall
Did anyone hear that? The
What,
tree
Me
falling.
rolling the dice.
No, the tree falling.
That's what I'm finding out.
Oh boy.
No, but there aren't people around, so someone will look.
Yeah.
There are people around?
If a
Yeah,
tree
we are.
falls in Chult,
If a tree falls in Chol and
we
you're asleep,
can't, and I'm asleep inside it. Do I hear it?
and we're not within 2 tiles, do we hear it?
It Would I be able to?
That was really good.
Did anyone
That would be another point of inspiration if you didn't write.
Anyone think of a way that we could repair this boat somehow? That has got a hole in it.
You cut above it, I believe, and the rest
Did
of
I
the tree
fuck
is a bit
How badly did I fuck up this tree?
pretty bad.
Pretty badly. You could fix it with a couple of very good checks, but because it was a crit fail, it's kind of fucked.
Oh, I'll give it a try. I'll see if I can fix.
Isn't Rum Barrel pretty good at
Everyone,
fixing shit?
he's good with mechanical stuff.
Oh.
It's like 5 starters, that kind of shit. Could everybody give me a perception check, please? This is based on hearing, if you get any bonuses for that.
I don't believe I do, but my perception is relatively high.
Your bear can give me a perception one as well at advantage because it'll be based on smell for the bear.
Wait, so what?
So perception's
Perception
out.
plus 5, isn't it? Yeah, okay.
So and then roll one for your bear as well.
Ooh, cool.
So roll that twice and take the high. And what is it? Proficiency bonus.
Yes.
So just add 2, so 14 for your bear. And was it 16?
16 for me.
Okay.
So what was that? So 14 for bear, 16 for you.
21.
7.
9. I just want to quickly put in the chat. It's 2018, the year of the justifiably defensive lobster.
So anyone who got
A good year.
anyone who got a 15 or above,
Mm-hmm.
Mushroom begins to kind of look around as you hear like very rapid rustling of branches and bushes.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'm going to roll this randomly. So someone roll a d4 for me. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 4. Teo, from right next to you, in this flash of green and brown, something just collides with you. You and this thing just plummet to the floor, into the dirt, roll over. It's not grappling you or trying to attack you or anything. And then it kind of looks around and tries to get up. You see this strange green-skinned being, kind of a long of head, kind of like a dragonborn, but not scaled, more kind of leathery.
Ooh.
He has a furred kind of mantle on, this like furred thing with a big gold clasp and this long, beautiful golden hilted longsword at its side.
Is there a visual representation of this?
There is, but I can't show you without spoiling who it is. It seems to be wearing no shoes whatsoever, these big clawed lizard-like feet. And as it kind of goes into you, it kind of looks up and just goes,
Another one of your friends?
and like looks very defensive.
Oh, clearly not.
Kind
That's one of ours.
goes into a defensive.
Okay.
It doesn't seem aggressive. It goes into a defensive stance.
Hey, easy. Hello. I'm Teo. What is your name? Is there just one of them? Is it just the one guy?
Yeah.
If, just for the record, while this is going on, I would be attempting to get in front of as many of the party as I can with my shield race.
Cool. So you get forward and like put this gigantic shield forward. You manage to cover a couple of people, but it's quite a big party.
That's fine.
He doesn't say anything. The mouth doesn't move, but you begin to smell a distinct smell of cooked ham as he's down with his sword like this.
Are you making that smell? Are you putting that smell in my mind?
I'll be honest, I
Are
haven't
you
eaten in
no.
600 years. I want this ham.
Are you the ham?
How are you alive?
Have you got the ham?
Knows.
You're making that. Is that a smell that you naturally make?
You see, sheathes and goes to take a few steps away. At this point, you begin to hear a goof, goof, like heavy footsteps.
Oh no.
And you see another fellow run through the bushes. This person, sorry, turn to that page. Is a fairly is taller than this other lizard-like gentleman. This lizard-like gentleman's about 5'10". This person's about 6, pushing 6'1". Seems to be a male of some kind. Has a kind of scarf pulled up over the mouth. You see kind of messy black hair. Greens, browns, kind of nature-coloured robes kind of blend into the jungle. Fully armoured, has a very nice looking dagger sheathed at the belt, and also a longsword sheathed on the other side. He runs out, kind of looks at you all and says, "What the fuck? Dragonbait, run! Run for your lives, now!" And begins sprinting through the jungle. As you hear this gush, 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 get faster, and you hear a very loud,
What did he say?
I don't-
Dragony bait.
Dragonbait will run.
I don't need to
and then
twice.
at him saying that, the lizard guy turns and just starts fucking booking it.
I head in the exact same direction as them.
I've-
With my now 40-foot movement speed.
Nice.
We're heading the same way? Are we doing the
I'm following that.
Should I drop the boat? I don't know.
Yeah, throw the boat.
Fuck the
I
boat.
think you already dropped the boat.
You hear the stomp.
Did
You
I?
hear the
so.
stomps just getting
Yeah, fine.
louder.
Just going to start dashing,
Yeah,
following these
like
guys
it.
as well.
So
Because I presume I run a lot quicker than these guys.
you run quicker than these guys, yes.
What about the guy that I'm following?
The guy that you're following. Yes, you run faster than him, and the other guy, you run faster than both of them.
Okay. When I catch up, I would like to ask him, who the hell are you and what's chasing us?
I like how we're going full Prometheus with this as well.
And
We're not running like
jogging.
another direction.
He's just
We're running with the meat
Yeah,
smell.
he's just jogging, and he just says, "Not enough time now," and undead dinosaur.
Oh!
Ah! Oh,
Oh.
boy.
Followed us across the river. Shouldn't even be this far.
Oh my god.
Would he perhaps be following you because of the smell of the meat?
Nope.
Can I ask really quickly?
Yep, nope, let's keep running.
Can I ask really quickly why your friend smells of meat?
Not the time. Run. And
There's always time!
you see breaking out as you kind of get into a bit of a clearing. You see breaking out from the trees behind you, setting trees scattering. Is this huge Tyrannosaurus Rex with flesh just dripping from it. You also see corpses of people that it's eaten dangling from its teeth and falling out of its mouth.
I just
All of
got
whom-
this character.
All of whom seem to still be alive and reaching out for people. As you're running away, can everyone give me athletics checks to
No.
try and run away, please?
Guys, we're in this shit now.
Crit 20!
Nice.
I'm going to use my points of
I need one for your
inspiration.
bear as well, Annie.
Yes, okay.
I'm really glad I did.
Oh, yeah, wow.
Oh, okay. It's awkward.
Does anyone have a rubber?
Not
No.
on me, no. By the way, I'm preparing the
My
action.
bear's
That
athletics
if
the same
anyone,
as mine?
I'll probably be at the back of the group. If anyone falls, I'm stopping to get them up.
Okay, so you're intentionally staying at the back of the group.
Yes.
Cool.
Is my bear's athletics the same as mine?
Plus 2.
Plus 2. Okay.
No, it's not just +2. So have you got the little sheet I gave you with the bear stats?
That one?
So whatever its strength score is.
Oh, God.
Yeah,
So
plus
what is
2.
it? Plus 2. So then another +2 on top of that because you got proficiency bonus. So it's +4.
6.
So what did everyone get? Not that it matters because the dinosaur rolled a natural 1. So
Hey, crit
Oh, thank god.
13.
13. Annie and the bear.
I got 9, my bear got 21.
Cool. Tom.
4.
Cool.
20. Can you ride the bear? No, you're too big.
Romaro got an 8 and
Already
Mushra
had
got
this
a
question.
non-natural 20.
Hey.
So you're all running, some people dropping behind, but where they do, using your natural 20, you manage to, as they slip, kind of pick them up or
Scoop them
use
up.
your shield to support their weight and
Yeah.
push them forward again.
It's like a ramp.
Oh,
I just get it beneath them and slide them up.
Oh my god.
And Artis and Drag... Oh, I fucking get away their names. Dragonbait and this dude seem to be
No, he,
keeping
wait,
pace as
oh,
well.
I didn't hear what his name
Well,
was.
we don't know it as characters.
Seem to be keeping pace as well.
No, Thelial does.
The,
She's like
the
that.
Tyrannosaurus seems to be dropping back a bit. Everyone give me one more athletics check, please. Fuck me.
I rolled the exact same on the exact same
I'm so
dice.
sorry.
I rolled one higher for the dinosaur.
15 from me.
15,
13.
13,
13 and 19.
19,
10.
10. Cool. So you quite easily managed to break well ahead of this dinosaur. It seems to have unstable footing. There's a lot of targets here, so it's kind of being a very dumb creature. Seems to be not focused. So you get quite a bit of breathing distance. You see the the gentleman with the scarf over his mouth seems to slow down a bit, look around, and sees this like ditch that kind of like goes in and underneath the roots of a tree.
Okay.
He's like,
Oh, a hobbit place.
quick, hide! And he jumps over and pulls who knows to be dragon bait down underneath.
Following his exact movements, though, I do the same thing with Teo.
Cool.
I'm not your sidekick.
Oh, I don't know
Yeah,
what
no, I
to
am.
do.
Jump in the hole.
Yeah, how big is the hole?
It's
Can
not
I
like a
go
hole. It's
fit?
like it's like so. Say if this is the road, like the place you're running, it goes down and in underneath a tree, and then the hill carries on going down. So it's
Oh
like you're
yeah,
going up
okay,
in
yeah.
a tree.
Okay, yeah, definitely.
Like a little nook. Everyone roll a stealth check for me, please, with advantage, because you were very far ahead of that.
So just regular for me, I assume.
Yeah.
This dice is weighted to 13, I think, because I've just rolled 3 13s in a
Oh, wow.
row.
I can't have double advantage, can I?
To stealth.
Disadvantage for the
Yeah,
dice.
stealth, please.
Yeah, well, you rolled 2.
Oh, that's.
Mine
I
was
forgot how
very
good my
bad.
stealth is in this character.
4. I'm still drowsy. I can run from zombie dinosaurs. Everything else, don't go for me for
Let's
right
pass the
now.
card.
So
Let me wake up a
4,
bit.
so these are fails, these are passes.
19.
19,
22 and 12.
22 and 12,
18.
18. Cool. So you hear the lad just in case. Yeah, so you hear the loud goes quiet.
I throw a bag of mushrooms.
And then it seems to go off. Everyone holds their breath. And this gentleman just...
Okay, so why does your friend smell of meat?
I
can't speak.
put my foot on this guy. Is he still kind of lying down?
He's not lying down, he's kind of up against the thing.
Okay, then I just...
Okay, you can certainly try and put your foot in.
Wait, he can't,
No, if he's not lying down, I won't.
Okay.
he can't speak?
No.
So, why does that...
Communicates through
Smells.
creating smells.
That's fucking insane.
That's
What
very
does
marvelous.
hams
Pretty
mean?
mad, right?
That's when he's feels threatened or in danger.
Ham means danger.
Wow!
Someone write this down.
Let's go on the band name list.
Typically, Ham is
Personally, I'd go the complete other way. Ham's
he's
going to draw more things in.
throwing himself into danger or frightened. He lets off the scent of wood or smoked wood whenever he's
That'll be useful here.
trying to call you a friend. And he also lets out the scent of lemons while thinking and daydreaming about exploration. He's a bit of an explorer, this one, and he nods along, looks up, and suddenly you smell the smell of lemons.
I like that. I like this guy. I like
delicious.
Great guy.
Citrus.
Have you got any other smells?
Does it keep away scurvy? I'm the only one laughing.
No.
As you should
No.
be. See, Dan discovered what scurvy was when I was last about.
Well, do you know now? It seems like you're referencing as if you know it, but it hadn't been discovered.
No, the player was referencing it, not I.
Ah,
Then what is scurvy?
lemon disease.
No, insufficient lemons.
Keep away from it. Oh, alright. I'm fine with that.
Anyway,
Give me a lemon. Someone.
ragtag
I'm
group.
so hungry. I've not eaten in years.
There's trees and stuff. Do you eat trees? You lived in
Bite
one.
into the bark.
Tastes familiar.
You just ate your familiar.
I like the bear next.
Ragtag group out in the jungle.
What's your name? Same applies to you.
Are your fists up?
Yeah.
He, in that case, draws his dagger and flicks it around his hand.
Ooh, I can do fancy things with mine too.
This is the fight you want to get into.
I've got my voice.
I've got mine.
Kerosene.
Actually, I was about to make a comment, but I was alive 600 years ago. I don't know what sexism is. I'm game with it. Let's do it.
Oh boy. I just don't think we need to fight. There are bigger problems.
Threaten
right
me and you'll
now.
taste the edge of his holy avenger.
I want to taste the edge
Okay,
of his...
that's fair enough.
Yeah, fair enough. Back it up. Can I have it though?
He's got a holy avenger.
He does.
What's a holy avenger?
What god does he worship?
I'll look.
I didn't realise this would be something you need to look up.
Dragon Meat hands him a book of facts about himself.
I've just got FAQ Dragon Meat. Was it Dragon Bait?
That one.
Bay.
And this has got a picture of him on the front, Discovery. That's it.
Hey Slog!
Stop!
Yo. It is vitamin C. It is.
Oh no, he's sorry. He's only 4 feet of 10 inches tall, Dragon mate.
Oh, cute.
Oh, he's a little one.
My buddy.
He is. Yeah, he's.
Roughly my height.
I'd give him a couple.
Oh, he's got loads of smells. Damn.
Oh, tell me more about some of your smells.
Yeah, tell us some more smells.
Would you say that he has a smell book?
He does.
Put your fists down. We're after his smells.
So he brimstone, confusion, roses,
Brimstone.
sadness, lemon, pleasure or joy, baked bread, anger, violets, danger or fear, honeysuckle, tenderness or concern, wood smoke, devotion or piety, tar, victory or celebration, and ham, nervousness or worry.
Somebody make him angry. I love the smell of burnt bread.
You
No,
smell-
fresh bread.
As he drew his sword as well when this other person drew his dagger, and you could smell the smell of ham in the air.
Being a religious woman, would I know if it's definitely a holy avenger?
Give me a religion check.
Okay. Religion's pretty fucking holy, I think. Nope, it's 0. 3.
3. It's a fucking nice looking sword. You're not too sure if there's any magical qualities about it, but
That's a
it's
nice
a very
looking
nice sword.
That's a lovely looking sword you have there. Fellow?
What god does he worship?
I'm not sure. It's not been able to tell me.
That makes sense.
What does the god smell like?
That directly to him, I imagine.
Yeah.
Is that to Ham Meat? What's his name?
Dragon
Dragon.
The smell just stays of ham.
Dragon bait. Hoo ha ha. Oh, sorry.
He is always going to be called ham meat.
Can you write? Can you write? You're useless in communication.
You must have the patience of a saint. And who are you?
This other person pulls down his mask, and you see he's got a fine goatee, a fine black goatee.
Can I get an attractiveness check for both of them, please?
Better question. Can we get an attractiveness
Can I
roll for
see
me?
You, yeah.
Oh, also, yeah.
Well, I need to know how much of a silver fox I am.
I'll show you after, because I've got dice marking pages in this book. But, yeah, so
Bitch, you old as hell.
so Felio, characters get advantage. So of course. Do you want to know with advantage?
Can't be much worse than a 5.
It's not great.
He's a 2.
2. It's 600 years in the tree wasn't kind to me.
Yeah, makes sense.
Yeah.
Dragon Bay is a 7, and this other guy also gets advantage because of reasons. This other guy's a solid 5. Looks very worn. Looks like he's been out in the jungle a while with both of them. But yeah, he pulls it down, takes off his gloves, and kind of like sits down.
Nice disease chat going on in the.
Yeah, I'm enjoying it a lot.
And he says, as he kind of sits down, so what are you all doing up here?
Well, I'm here to save my father.
I just woke up in the tree.
With
Lord Callum's not here today just because
So-
he can't be here.
Filio, Teo, and Zinnia. You all notice as he sits down, he seems to have a golden ring around his finger.
Oh wait, I don't understand. I don't
Why are
know.
you here?
So,
Got my own personal reasons.
I told you mine.
That was your choice to give up the information.
Yes.
Any of you know the nature of the?
Well, he's got me there.
Sorry. Any of you know the? Any of you know the situation?
I was talking to him.
Oh, my apologies. The deities in Chult, how are they doing these days?
It's my first time in Chult.
Oh, say. Oh no, I've been here. Apparently, over 600 years.
It's his first time in Chult.
I'm a lady.
I'm talking about the guy again.
I have an intelligence of -2.
They don't even have dental.
Oh god. Fucking stop quoting Shrek 2.
which way are you headed?
Okay.
Well,
Which way are you going? If you can't tell us what you're doing here, at least which direction are you travelling? And what do you know about that fucking dead, like, crazy thing that was chasing us?
Would I know about the dead crazy thing?
no, actually. This is
Would I
this is the
not?
first time you've seen undead in the Cholton jungle.
Fuck! That's absolutely terrifying and has just become a lot more convenient for me.
Well, the undead, they rife in the jungle. You're best staying far clear from them. And you see, he seems to be working out something, like a direction to go, and he takes his dagger out, holds it flat on his palm, and you see the dagger spins, rights itself, and seems to, you guys know, point north.
Sick.
And he kind of looks and...
That's a nifty trick.
Can you tell me exactly where you got that?
Long time ago, friend gave it to me.
Are you here to find the tomb? Do we know about the tomb? Sorry.
No, you
Oh.
don't. You know
No,
about
we-
the
Are
soulmonger.
you here to find the soulmonger?
What the fuck is a soulmonger?
Do we know that's what's causing the bad stuff to happen?
You do.
It's what's causing the death curse.
Right.
Is that what you're here to do?
No, something to do with death, but no.
I'm so very
He's
lost.
here for a funeral.
No, my wife, she died a couple 100 years ago.
Am I your wife?
No, you're not.
Oh.
I'm sure you'd make a great wife, but no.
Thank you. And I pick a flower off
I'm
my
here to
arm
try and
give it to him.
bring her back. I'm looking for someone. One sec. I'm looking for Saja Unbaza.
How long have you been looking for this?
They're a seer of sorts.
I
Divination.
recognise that name.
We heard a rumour that someone was able to bring back the dead when no one else could.
The only thing I've heard of this person is that they're divination. See things.
Have we heard this name before? Do you know?
No, you've not. You've heard of.
There is that rumour about someone who can.
You've not heard of a name. You've just heard of the rumor that someone has.
Do we know where it is?
This area, I believe.
No.
Oh, my bad.
You know it's on the western side of Chol.
Oh, I thought it was on the eastern side. Okay.
Well, if these persons happen to be the same persons, I could point you in the direction.
So this soulmonger, what is it doing?
Not entirely sure, but it seems to be what's causing people to not be able to be revived by conventional means.
Back up, people can't be revived right now.
People cannot be revived, and also anyone that has been revived is dying.
This is all bad
My
news.
father is one of them as well.
I hope
Do you
my
know-
company's okay.
Do you know the source?
The soulmonger.
Do you know where the soulmonger is?
If we did,
We'd probably
We'd
be on
be
our
there.
way there.
Right. Kind of looks over towards Dragon Bay. And they have this long kind of intense stare, and you begin to smell the wonderful smell of lemons.
Adventure.
And he
and then just a really
Kind
big
of-
fart.
he throws his gloves to the ground as he stands up and says, well, it seems people being revived is a bit more of a priority than what I'm on. Name's Artist Simber. And he holds his hand up towards you.
Kiara.
And he individually goes
Artist.
around and shakes all of your hands. Yes.
Teo, but
Artist Simber.
Artist is Simba.
Yes.
How to spell a second name?
Cimber.
Have I heard that name before? Okay.
What race is he?
It's not
Do we
too
know?
old. Though.
Human.
His wife died a few hundred years ago.
Yeah.
May I question you on something, sir?
Sure.
You say your wife died a few hundred years ago.
Yes.
To me, I'm lost a bit in time right now. You appear human.
That I am.
Do you have a sort? How are you? Because you're looking quite well for yourself.
Thank
For your
you.
age, supposedly.
Magical effects.
Ooh.
Of what?
I don't age.
What caused that?
Are we in direct sunlight?
No, you're currently under the brush of the tree.
Have we been in direct sunlight?
You have. You ran through a clearing.
Okay. One option's out the window.
It's just some confusing magic. It's fine.
But
Is
not
it
magic
unholy magic?
No.
Not
You're
magic.
fine then.
Not magic that's affected
He
by
hangs around
the,
with a
the
paladin.
dying thing.
No.
That's good.
Has a holy
Good
avenger.
for you.
Only
Yeah.
paladins can wield holy avengers.
He puts his gloves
really?
back on.
You should probably know that.
I have an intelligence of -2.
That's a good.
None of us know what that means.
I'm not bright.
Oh,
But you are shiny.
I'm actually not shiny at all.
Yes. In my eyes, you are.
Oh, so bad.
Oh, Callum did have the amulet. It was written on the back.
I thought it was.
Yeah, too late now. Tom has it.
Yeah, that's fine.
But they share it.
Also, we have obtained the amulet of Vaughn.
They split it in half, and each of them will give it to their child. And one day they'll find each other.
And copulate, hopefully.
No, they'll think they're siblings.
What's wrong with a gnome and a chameleon getting together?
everything. Every
Well,
fucking
Tom,
thing.
I don't see people in that way. I just see love.
I've been asleep for 6,000 years, and even I know that's not woke.
What manner of being is Ham, friend?
Dragonbait. He is a. I need to look this up because I did.
Please assume whenever I say ham friend, I'm actually saying dragon bait.
Or anything even slightly like ham.
If it has the word dragon, bait, or ham in it, then we're talking about him.
He's a
Dragon
rare
ham.
breed. He's a Sariel.
Oh, what?
Sariel.
Ooh.
Sariel.
I need to change the name of something in Riente. But go on, what's he about?
An old race. Not much of him around now, but.
Does he look a bit lizard?
Well, oh, that's a good point. Oh, race, we don't know much about him. We don't know much.
Give me a nature check.
Has he got like lizardy ass hands like I have?
No.
Only a 5. I'm not rolling well. I'm going to switch dice.
You're not too sure. You know he looks similar to like a terra folk, like a pterodactyl folk that you've heard of.
Ooh.
But very different. He doesn't have the wings and he doesn't have talons. He actually has actual hands, but he does have like the clawed feet and everything.
Can we see the pictures now?
We can't.
The character-
I'm gonna try to do it without the.
I'm going to be honest with you. My character doesn't remember anything, but you all should.
What? I should remember what.
A quest that we're on.
Well, yeah. Right.
I just pierced through this fucking book on my D4. That's Dragonbait.
Oh, he's beautiful.
Aww.
Oh, he looks like
He's nice.
Littlefoot.
How tall did you say he was?
He's 4'11".
Or Littlefoot.
Gaunties, we are looking forward to this ham-tastic adventure.
Yeah, I just pierced through about 5 different pages of my D4.
Oh, let's see. How bad?
What about the
So,
quest that
there.
we're on, Jamie? What are you talking
Oh. I mean, I can't say. This character doesn't know anything.
about? Are you just saying that we should get back to the quest?
You're saying that the fact that there's a man travelling with a pterodactyl person should ring a few bells in your heads.
Doesn't.
Doesn't.
Am I allowed to...
This is the guy's This is the father of the woman from the inn.
Bingo.
Is it?
Your daughter's looking for you. Sorry, Lute. Funny memory. Your daughter, from... Was it
You remember her name? Zandala.
Zandala, from the port, Nine Zaru.
Oh, right, she's there, is she?
Yes, she actually asked us to find you.
Ah. And you're working with her?
She asked us to find you.
It's quite funny because I don't actually have any children.
That's interesting.
You've got a little bit piratey.
I do that from time to time.
Simonitis?
Yeah.
Still plaguing the lands to this day. When will they find
a cure?
That's the next campaign.
If you
The
are...
cure to Simonitis.
You see his hand very slowly goes back up to the hilt of his dagger.
No. If you're very old, how do you know you don't have any children?
Trust me, I don't have any children.
Well, then someone's looking for you.
What'd she ask?
Just to find you. Send you back to port.
She asked for you to find him, make sure he's okay, and bring his signet ring back as a sign proof.
She asked us to see if you're okay, first of all, and then bring your signet ring back as proof that you were alive. Would there be anyone after that ring? Does it have...
Roll a persuasion.
Does it have the black speech of Mordor written around
roll
it?
We're not in fire, we wouldn't know.
Roll a persuasion check for me.
Can I instead use performance? 10 exactly.
A lot of people are after this ring, that's not important.
Well, we're not actually after it if you don't have a daughter.
He lets go and his hand goes back down to his side.
That is interesting though, isn't it?
Very.
Do you know the name of the person?
No.
What did you say her name was?
Zendaya.
She was in Homecoming?
No,
Zandala.
it's close enough.
Curious. How bizarre. Oh my gosh.
Yes. How bizarre.
Yes, that's what I said.
I'm gonna message you something.
Tom.
Yes, mate.
Could you fill me up?
So, what's your...
Wow.
Grab me a drink from the
Wow.
fridge. And also come in my ass.
Oh my god! We are live, Jamie!
Okay,
So, I don't know...
That was
don't know what
fucking
that was
funny.
about, but,
That was fucking
what's
funny.
your plan? I'd very much like to help out with this soulmonger business.
Well, we're still trying to locate it, actually.
Listen, this party has enough new faces. We're good for now. Back off. I don't know.
We're still trying to locate it. We have absolutely no clue where it is.
Mission perhaps says,
And we're also going to Blackhammer, unless you want to be charged for the past day.
We are actually, on the moment, headed to this gentleman's hometown.
Ah, right. Good luck with that then, but maybe I could do some research on this soulmonger.
Yes, and B, watch out for that woman.
I will. What does she look like?
I describe her to.
Cool.
he makes
Did you never met her?
Someone that did.
Callum did. Me and Callum met her.
Okay, well, I'll ask Ron Barrel to describe
Yeah,
her.
Rob Bauer describes it.
Well, good luck on your travels. Lizard Man, it's a pleasure to meet you. Dragon Man, Dragon Boy, Ham Guy. I just outstretch a hand to this guy because I really like him.
He kind of looks at the hand and looks at you, and then gives you a nice firm handshake.
How's he
Wrap
smell?
around.
Yeah, what do you
How's he
smell?
smell?
Oh, dragon bait, you did that too.
Yeah.
He begins to. I need to keep this list of smells
What's
nearby.
like?
I mean, fortunately, by the sounds of it, they're leaving.
The smell just seems to go away. There seems to be no smell in
There
here.
is nothing fortunate about them leaving.
Oh.
Shame. I like those guys.
And he goes to like his side satchel and says,
It'll be good to work together on this.
and he plucks what looks to be a feather about yay big out of it. And he looks around, and being the most naturey, he walks up to you and kind of leans up and kind of like tucks it in behind your ear.
Oh, thank you.
Because, I've got the pair of that. If you ever want to find me, hold it out in your palm. It'll point towards its partner.
So he just have
Awesome!
he just has a multitude of items that point towards things when they're held in the flat.
It'll
Yeah.
point towards his partner. So he pulls out his feather, and you both put it in your palm, and the two feathers point exactly to each other.
Do the tips touch?
No.
Okay.
Not unless you force them to.
Much like in real life.
Awful. Mum, if you're watching, I'm sorry, they're not my real friends.
Yes, we are.
Yes,
they are.
we are.
We are the best friends you've ever had.
Unfortunately so. For all of us.
Yo!
It's kind of a group roast, honestly.
Yeah, we all
Yeah.
suck.
That to answer that question, he as you like sidle over and ask that, he uncorks it and gives a bottle over to you.
Of
It seems to be wine.
Piss. Oh.
the hell with it.
Oh no!
Oh my god, I've been sober for 600 years. Give me a swig.
Oh, yeah, 600 this, 600 this, that. God, is she going to shut up about the 600 years thing?
When it settles in that I'm here,
And how long is that going to take? Another 600 years?
Probably about 100 years when I die.
This is the first time I've ever had
So, Annie, if you want
Is
to mark
it?
on your sheet, you've got
It's
a
wondrous.
together feather.
A together feather. Was it in my pencil?
together.
Yes.
Forever.
A fair
You're meant to be a feather.
Sick.
He'll be there and you'll be.
pointing at him.
Nah.
And that's the spell, my dear.
We just got to stop writing parodies
Well,
of
like-
songs.
Come to French, eh?
Oh yeah, come out to French.
Come on, Frenchie. Come on, Frenchie.
What's this dude's name again?
If you hold it in your palm, it will point
Every word.
towards the other feather that he has.
What's his name?
Artus.
Artus.
Artemis Fowl.
Artist. Okay.
Right, if you know,
Amazing.
maybe get an A.
So we're gonna be off.
Okay.
Pleasure to meet you.
And you!
I'll miss you. I mean,
Dude.
I'm sorry that I tried to fist you.
Shall we say? He said, sorry, I nearly killed you.
how's your charisma?
10.
Same.
Yep.
I'd shake his hand as well. So like, may the winds of Sylvanus bring us together once more.
Sure.
He says,
Is there a place nearby we could possibly meet in a week or so? Couple of weeks.
The port would probably be.
Righteous.
Port. Yeah, I don't like being seen, but yeah, sure, I can keep under wraps.
Oh, Camp Righteous.
I have no idea what's there. Do I know what's there?
I don't
I don't
It's
remember
not like we
anything.
have that map. That we own that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, it's
and all those places are marked on it.
it's an
Um,
X, which means
Let's
it's
meet
a
at
point of
Camp
interest.
Righteous. Have you been there?
Yeah.
What's there?
Bunch of stuck up Order of the Gauntlet fucks.
Oh.
Are you a member of the Order of the Gauntlet?
No,
Oh.
but I know what that is.
Oh, that's good.
I understood that reference.
Yes,
It's
Yo, you're Captain America.
I'm Captain America. If it was also Anna and Reinhardt.
Well, it's probably closer, and if you don't want to be seen in the port, maybe a better idea.
Yeah, sure. If I'm not there, just do that. How long? Couple of weeks, 2 weeks, 20 days.
I'll ask my new companion, drinking buddy. How long do you think it will take to get to?
A long ass
you know-
time.
you know, I was actually talking about Mushrub, but okay.
5, 6, 7, 8.
That's awkward. I guess I have 2 new drinking buddies. Started the day with none.
Take you about 26 days at a slow pace to get to Harakama.
It's a whole month.
Oh,
That's,
boy.
yeah, it's going to take us we're going to move fast.
That's minimum 20. No, maximum 26 days. No,
we could probably at
Best
best take it down to 18.
either
Weeks in
minimum or
D&D though are 10 days.
Yeah.
So
It's probably
just
going to
over
take us
2
3
weeks.
to 4 weeks. Yeah, like if we move at a fast pace, probably about a quarter of those we're going to get 2 spaces a day.
well, we still haven't reached the fucking river yet.
You are on the river is next to you now.
Yeah.
That chase scene led you to.
Oh,
to the
we,
river.
we've been floating downstream for
But
a
you
good
also
while now.
don't have.
We
the
don't
boat.
have the
have
boats
the
though
boats.
is the issue, so we need to go back. But luckily, you guys have been there, so you can retrace the
Oh,
steps.
goody.
Let's really hope that zombie dinosaur didn't trample it.
Yeah, it was a pleasure. Ham, meat, and Alvarez.
How many days are you saying to him? Just so I can note it down.
Say like a month.
I say
and a
40
half.
days is
I'd say 40 days. Yeah.
yeah.
Where are we going, sorry?
If
Rackhammer.
if you're there
And then
early,
Back, is that what you...
or if you
Yeah.
get there and I'm not there, or vice versa, use the feather and find me.
That's a very
That's what we'll
good
do.
point. We can find you so easily.
Are we just like passing this wine bottle around now?
You can be. Artists and Dragonbait seem to pass on it. Well, they don't drink from it.
I'm alright.
Yes, I'm actually okay.
Just us 3, followed by me. Oh, and probably the gnome as well.
Anyway,
Oh yeah.
nice to meet you all. I'm gonna get going.
Good Goodbye then.
Good day, fellow.
He
Take care.
puts his gloves back on,
Nice to meet you.
and you
Happy trails.
smell the distinct smell of
Something that smells smelly.
Betrayal.
Yeah, sure.
Death. The distinct smell of a rotting
The
corpse.
distinct-
The T-Rex
the
is back.
distinct smell of wood smoke.
Oh, friends!
What is that one? Oh, it's for friendship?
Yeah.
Nice.
Friendship. We made a friend.
Sweet.
This is the first friend I've made that didn't find me in the tree.
What
Wait,
about
we're
what
not-
about before?
I mean, I can assume they're all dead.
But you didn't make any friends.
I mean, yeah.
Just because they're dead now doesn't mean you didn't make any friends.
No, since I woke up then,
Okay.
I had friends, but yes, they are most likely. I don't know what they all were. A couple of them might be alive. Don't know.
Depends if any of them were revived or not.
You know that they were heading to the city of Omu.
My boys.
Yes.
Oh, boy.
It's not on there. Good. They were heading to the city of Omu.
Well,
Oh,
I've heard of Omu, but out of game.
I speak the language of it, apparently.
Omuan.
Omuam, yes. Old Omuam.
Come up
Yes,
to
I kind of made that up, but I'm glad that was
Oh, yeah,
accurate.
did. Old Omuam. Well done.
I should to you it's Omuan because it's not old to you. 'Cause you're old as well.
Oh, yeah, I am.
It's actually new. It's actually a brand new language.
Yeah, New Omuam.
So yeah, Artis and Dragonbait seem to head off somewhere. You see him with his dagger in his hand, kind of like working out where to go, and he heads off towards the east.
bow.
You just hear him go, "I wouldn't."
Oh.
Do you remember where we left the boats?
Yeah.
Sure. Yeah, I could probably get to that one.
Good, because I'm pissed.
Okay, maybe you guys should stay here.
Yeah, we'll
No,
go.
I'll come with.
We'll go get the boat.
I'll stay here with
I'm-
drink.
Well, I can carry one. She can carry one. It's fine. Okay.
You cannot carry a boat on your own.
Yeah.
I certainly am able to help.
My bag could maybe carry one, I guess, on its back.
Perhaps.
Yeah, you could tie it to his back.
Time.
Okay, so who's going back to the boats?
I'll go back to the boat.
Me.
I'll wait here.
I'm an elf, so I'm down there. I'm an elf and I'm immune to disease.
Mushrib
So I'm assuming that combines to pretty high tolerance.
I'll stay.
Mushrib and Rumbarrel are going to wait with you guys as well.
Oh, okay.
So as you head back, one of the group heading back to the boats. Give me a percentile roll, please, and I need to know would you like upper or lower?
I'm going to go upper.
So percentile, Annie. Obviously, on
So
the
upper's good for you.
But, it's these two. So
I mean, they got a 21.
21.
I should have said
same
lower.
shape. They go up to 10. And so
You should have done because it was going in
30.
25% increments.
31.
So you get back to the point with the boats, and you quite easily track it by the huge dinosaur footprints
I imagine so.
that are like kind of sunken into the
I
ground.
know exactly what's going to happen.
As you get back, it seems both the boats have been completely trodden on
Yeah.
Oh no!
and are splintered and sundered.
Hell.
What's that?
This is. Well, I mean, this is a pickle, you know.
Oh.
Let's not talk about.
What's a pickle?
Pickles exist in the D&D world.
You're
Like
a
the-
pickle.
Oh.
Like a gherkin, like cucumber.
That kind of like
Pickles.
sparks a memory in your head. You remember what pickles are?
I knew a bird person who loved them.
I'm really happy for you, man,
Thank you.
lady. But
you.
yeah, anyway.
It's
what are we
fine, the
gonna do
armour's
about
heavy,
this?
I understand confusions.
What are we gonna do about these boats, man? Dude.
I still want to. I don't know.
Man is just like a term, man.
It's, you know,
I'm old.
and stupid.
I still can't vote.
Well, I mean, you can.
Inspiration.
Yeah, someone should tell her that she can.
It's not because he's a woman, it's because he's an elf.
Yeah.
The Great Elf Dwarf Wars.
Amazing.
Yeah, you go back and you see the boats are just
Yeah.
completely sundered.
Lit.
Good. Right.
Any ideas, folks?
Well, let's at least go back to the others. And then probably we'll just have to not take boats.
I guess.
Hilarious.
Okay, so after about, we'll say, you didn't go that far, so we'll say about an hour and a half.
Damn that
You see Felial, Zinnia, and her bear come back with no boats.
Where are the boats, guys? I thought you went to get the boats.
Destroyed.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Crushed.
We could
That has gutted our plans.
we could try and make some more.
Our
Yeah.
plans have been relatively gutted, boys.
I mean, we're surrounded by trees. Not that I approve of cutting down innocent trees, but you know,
There's trees all around.
we're in a
a tree.
I'll let this go through
Did
first.
that
Make an
hurt?
attack roll.
Pretty damn good.
Non-natural 20.
You do it, and the bark just splinters. It's nowhere near cutting down the tree, but it's an impressive punch.
I'm gonna.
Well done, my dear.
I'm gonna sort of take note, go up to the same tree.
Make an attack roll. You're not proficient in it, so just add your strength bonus.
Oh, so
-2.
-2, yeah, good.
Please get a crit.
6.
You do it and just
Oh, look at
your hand.
Look at that!
Your hand really aches.
I will pull out one of my hand axes and sort of finish off the job.
Yeah, okay, so you quite easily manage. I won't make roll effects. You quite easily manage to just
I'm on the other side, just like punch
chop
the tree.
down the tree.
me
Yeah.
and Zinnia loosen that for you. It is,
It's my axe and your fist meet in the centre, and there's just a bloom of explosion as the tree falls over.
Both like.
Whoa! Our powers were too great!
The tree explodes.
You're
Useless, splintered.
It splinters me into 3 perfectly crafted boats.
You're
Boy, that was fortunate.
You're very lucky, and it's not that.
Oh, it does. Oh,
Does not seem to attract any attention. So you now have
No, I was within 2 tiles.
you now have a large tree trunk that you can try
Let's
to
do it,
craft
yes.
some.
Very
okay. Let's spend a while trying to
Um,
craft some boats.
I'm quite good at crafting.
Are any of you proficient in carpenter's tools? Because that's the check that would need to be.
Absolutely not.
No, I don't think so.
Do any of you have carpenter's tools?
Absolutely not.
I have. No.
I am though. No, actually, it doesn't work at all. I was going to say I'm proficient in land vehicles, but boats aren't land vehicles. So never
I mean, technically at this stage, it's on land and it's a vehicle.
it is. Right now, I could drive it perfectly.
I can craft like stuff out of. I haven't got like a what tools is it? Sorry,
Carpenters.
I haven't got carpenter's tools written down, but I can do the whole like harvest bone and hide from beasts and construct stuff from them. So I
Unfortunately,
assume
trees
that-
aren't made out of bone or hide.
That's debatable. They're the bones of nature.
They are, but they're not made of actual bone.
Anyone ever thought about how trees are the bones of nature?
Yo,
Can I get some boneless nature?
That's just the leaves floating. Even nature can jang.
Oh god.
Conti just said the tree explodes like the Death Star.
Using your weapons, someone can give me a
Give
a
him your hand axe.
I've just made this much worse.
okay, so you give me a straight D20 roll at disadvantage from me.
Okay. Straight D20 roll at
Yeah,
disadvantage.
and this will technically
May I assist?
This will technically be you guys bunking up from that. I'm going to say because you don't know how to use woodworkers' tools, like no one really knows how to make boats.
Okay.
It'll be like the blind leading the blind.
You got 2.
Straight roll 2. So you spend the evening as everyone kind of bunks up for the night. Meals are prepared. More wine is drunk if it is wanted. There's also water available. Mishra just when you said drink eschewed alcohol.
Any of you like to play some cards?
I
I have an ancient pack of cards with me.
They have 3 numbers.
Yeah.
There's 4 cards total.
Yeah.
You know what? I've got a pack of cards too.
as you're
There are thousands of them!
as you're kind of like slaving away with this hand axe, you just can't seem to get any shape of a boat.
Those do not make sense to you.
I just shout like, guys, I can't get anything. Doesn't look like a boat, but I've made like a beautiful sculpture of Kiara.
You just stand there, scratch your head, and you're like, nah, fuck it, and just trash it.
Something's wrong. We could.
My horns go a slightly brighter shade of pink. Or red.
Well, you know what we could do? We could just chop down a tree and just hope that we float on it. Trees float.
I mean,
We don't need to carve this
It would
shit.
have to be quite a big tree, I think.
I'm
We're
not
in the
wearing.
jungle.
I'm
Also,
not
I
wearing.
just spent quite a long time trying to make those boats, so I feel quite.
I'm also not wearing any armor, so I don't really have anything I don't mind getting wet.
I mean, if I fall off, I will die.
You're not long for this world.
I'm actually better in the water. I quite like. I don't mind being wet. I've only got this loincloth on really anyway. So.
Well, let's go. Round 2. Yeah.
There's enough room. You didn't use the entire tree, so that if you wanted to push it into the river, you could do that.
Yeah, let's just.
I mean, okay. So if you're slightly aquatic.
It's now about 10-ish.
Let's not do this at
Yeah, I
night.
don't want to do
Okay.
this at night.
Shall we bunk up then?
Perhaps we should wait till the morning.
Okay. Rest time.
Okay.
Sleep time.
Could.
Night time.
One bed. I need to go to a little page of mine that I've got. Could someone roll a d20 for me, please?
Yeah, I'm going to leave this one. I've rolled a lot today. I wish I'd done it.
What is it?
5.
5.
This was my game.
Okay, you don't. You do not have a random encounter in the night.
Hey! I nailed it!
Nice.
Woo!
So you wake up nice and early, and you go to push this massive log in the river.
I do not sleep. I keep watch all night. I've had enough sleep for a lifetime.
Fair enough. And I only need to meditate as well.
I do.
While you guys push the log, can I stand on it and like walk backwards as it rolls?
And I'm just sort of gripping onto it like, please, stop.
You can certainly try if you want to do that.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that.
Okay, so everyone's kind of like pushing the log.
I'm trying to help along
Can
the
you
way.
make an acrobatics check for me, please?
Yeah, I can. Yeah. Does it technically? This is a long shot.
Climbing?
Yeah.
No.
That's fine. Did you say acrobatics?
Yes.
19.
Yeah, you managed to stay balanced on the log. There's a few moments where you nearly go ass over tit and get ran over by it, but you manage to keep your balance on.
Yeah.
As it then heads into the river.
That's fine.
Make another acrobatics check for me, see if you can keep your balance.
This would be impressive. If you
Nat
did.
fail.
Yay!
So as soon as it goes in the river, you just splash into the water, and the log begins to, not quickly, but slowly begin to float downstream.
Oh no.
Oh, catch it.
Slowly. You can, at like a fast, nearly a jog, almost jog, you can keep up with it if you're trying to get on.
Oh, then I guess I can keep up with it.
Yes.
I mean, most speed's 35. I'm pretty quick.
Actually, no.
Must be
Lizards
40,
don't
son.
swim like this. Lizards swim like this. I start.
Still.
I start lizard
It's more
swimming.
like this.
Good, we have that in common.
So are all you guys trying to run and jump onto the log?
I'm just going to jump into the water and then grab onto the log.
Yeah.
Could I like take a
I
massive
don't
stride
mind.
and reach out and sort of steady it and then?
Yeah, sure. Give me a athletics check.
Oh,
See if you
that's
can-
such a good
see if you
idea.
can hold it in place.
Oh, you can't.
No, I can't.
With the Welsh
No,
there.
I can't.
No, I don't think I need
7.
to.
So
Which log is this tree?
You go to grab on, but there's just not enough purchase on it. So
Whoops, sorry guys. Shit.
you can't grab the wood.
Oh,
An issue I have most days.
No.
I do what I do anyway.
Cool.
I jump into the water and then...
I just hold on to the back.
Cool. Can you give me an athletics check to keep up swimming with the log? Because of the nat fail of you falling into the water.
Yeah, that's fine. Athletics.
Yeah, because it's swimming.
Oh, I'm fucked. Oh, I'm not fucked. 13.
Yeah, you managed to swim up to the log. Hold
I'm
on.
paddling with my tail.
You see everyone kind of runs and
Yeah.
grabs and
Are you at the
manages to
back?
haphazardly get onto the log.
I assume it's floating like... actually, I don't know. How is it floating?
Like Frogger.
Yeah,
I
it seems to
assume.
float quite well. It seems to like almost rotate every now and again, but you guys manage to quite easily steady it,
But
being
like,
quite
is
a lot of
it
you.
is it going down the
Oh,
river long
shit.
ways,
Never
or is
mind.
it going down the river?
like abreast.
There's some times where it goes like that, but it
Where it drifts. It's
Just-
just like a sweet drift.
If we get off, there's something I want.
Burning rubber.
If we get off, there's something I want to do, which will make this so much easier. But
We should
let's
take
keep
it in
going.
turns at the back, like tail like a
this is
runner.
not where I thought this session would go.
It's a Babylon,
Why
actually.
a log down a river?
Me and you should just go at the back as the rudders.
As the rudder, yeah.
Yeah.
So, you can move 2 hectares a day on the river. So you've just joined the river there.
Yeah.
So you can go. Where's the hex? So you can go
Do we all float?
1,
It's a tree. It's a whole tree.
2. You can get to about here. You can get to the shore of Camp Vengeance.
Ooh.
So, after a
Shore of Camp Vengeance.
Is that where the river ends?
no, it's not. But the river does go there.
This
Actually,
is a point.
Hello. Goodbye.
I've got a lot of marking to do on this map. As you get to the shore of, as the river kind of comes around, you
Ooh.
see.
What have we got?
Oh, go to that.
Boat building 101.
Oh, it's amazing. Was that extra laugh when you noticed the finger too?
Nice.
Is that?
Thank you.
Is the one with the man bun? Is that Jamie's character?
Yeah,
is
that's
that you?
Yeah.
I need.
So the girl, the bun. Then.
Yeah, it's not a man bun. I am still a woman.
Can I get a D20 roll for the morning, please, from someone?
Oh, yeah.
3.
Oh, good.
Okay, for the afternoon. Someone.
Me? Oh.
You went first.
12.
12. Cool. And the evening.
4!
4. Cool. No encounters. No encounters during this day.
How we had no
Excellent.
encounters?
God.
You need to get
it's
a bubble
adventure.
set.
Thank you, Gaunties. It's beautiful as always.
This is phenomenal.
As you kind of come around the bend to the river,
When she comes.
she'll be coming around the bend.
I love how the tree just explodes.
Yeah, just
I need to go to Matt.
Man is a maestro with a pen.
he is. If only he ever used a pen.
You can. It's still, I guess, technically a pen.
Stylus.
Yeah,
Stylus, yeah.
He actually, I heard this from him. He told me.
He's never touched a pen.
He can't use pens.
He's
He
allergic.
has a
As you-
desperate allergy to pens.
As you're kind of coming down the river, you spot up ahead, about 60 feet, a bunch of torchlight. And you see what kind of appear to be barracks walls, as it seems I got my camps the wrong way around, as Camp Vengeance is the one with the Order of the Gauntlet.
What do Camp Righteous have?
And you see...
Oh yeah, what did Camp Righteous have if we...
he would have just told you about Camp Vengeance instead. He doesn't know about Camp Righteous.
Okay.
That's
Didn't
the
we
one
just
he
go
knows
past
about.
Camp Righteous?
No, we're coming up to Camp Righteous.
Oh.
No, you're
The
coming
Vengeance.
You're
You're
coming
coming
up to Camp Vengeance.
I don't care.
So you see the shoreline there, as this log's kind of drifting around. Would you like to attempt to stop the log? Or are you going to carry on going?
We've been here for days. We should.
You've been on
Yeah.
the log for a full 7-hour, 8-hour day now.
Really cold.
My feet are getting pruny.
You are pruny.
yeah, okay.
Yeah, I'd like to stop.
That hurt.
I'm sorry.
I was young when I got in that tree.
It's true.
Shouldn't have got in the tree.
I shouldn't have got on the tree. I don't know why I did.
But I bet it feels nice
Do you,
to wash.
do you not remember, or was it just a snap decision?
You do know why. You know that Sylvanas kept you there until she needed you.
Oh, Sylvanas kept me there till she needed
Wait,
me.
so Savannah needs
My,
you?
Sylvanas, my god.
Yeah, Sylvanas Windrunner, the leader of the Horde at the moment in World of Warcraft.
Can you not?
What? Confuse everyone by doing lore from a different universe
Yes.
entirely? Yeah.
She's
okay.
the god of nature.
She's
And,
god of
uh,
wildness and
Oh,
nature.
she sounds like she's on my street. Cool,
She's
yeah.
lovely,
Sounds
she's
like a
great.
cool bird. Alright.
Yeah, would it be, very cool of her to keep me sealed until the time was right?
I don't know.
Could have not
It's-
aged me.
It's because your character is old. But you saying "cool" then just made me cringe.
Yeah,
It
no.
just shook my bones.
I meant you to.
It would
I
have been
meant to
cool
make
of her
you-
to keep
yeah.
me in there. Oh god.
That's chill.
Yeah.
I don't know what these words mean. Are they from...
Please.
Same. I read them in a magazine on the way down. They were in the tree.
There was only one thing in the tree, and it was magazine.
It was
There's a
magazines.
magazine rack.
They were all porn.
How
What porn are you reading that says chill?
Honestly, best porn. The best porn you can find.
How, if at all, are you trying to stop this log?
I guess I'll just try and paddle like the way against the river.
If we put our tails in the direction that would lead it in the other way, I guess.
Yeah.
If someone gives me an athletics check at advantage, could you be an assisted? And I'm gonna roll.
Yeah, you do it.
That's a D12.
Not me to roll that. Stuck to my fingers.
Oh,
It's 7.
this has not been a good session for rolls.
Oh
Just
boy.
these dice.
So
Are they cursed? No.
You try to do it,
Oh
but
my.
going against the current and the sheer weight of the log, it's either you guys stay on the log or jump off to the shore. At this point,
We can make it.
We can get another tree. We
Yeah,
can get another tree.
Dive!
You do
These
see-
guys might have boats.
Another boat.
You do see there are 4 boats tied up by the shore. as you get
Excellent.
closer.
Let's not even bother them. Let's just steal them.
You're lawful good.
I'm lawful good. Let's talk to them and barter for them.
They're also lawful good. You probably know that.
They are lawful. I know. How old are the Gauntlet?
Hmm?
How old are the Gauntlet?
Yeah, they're about that old.
Sweet. They were new when I was around. There was like one
Ah,
bloke.
kids.
There was one bloke who came up to me and said, "I'm going to start a guild. It's going to be called the Order of the Gauntlet."
One bloke going around with a glove on, just
Yeah, a
fucking
big
preaching
metal
at
glove.
everyone,
I'm going to start the Gauntlet, and I'm really proud he's got this far. That's very impressive.
So
He's
you-
got a
Really
whole
nice
fort.
So you swim to the shore.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so you swim to the shore.
Hey.
It's night. It's dark. Who's got dark vision? You two.
So,
Well,
It was saying
Yeah.
big box thing there.
probably be one of the first.
what's happening with my companion? Is he about or?
That'll come to play at a certain time.
Okay, good.
Um,
I need him there.
your bear
I
kind
need
of,
him in me.
your unnamed bear as well, just gets to the shore and just
We
Yeah.
need a name for this.
Shakes
bear.
shakes off all his
I
hair.
know.
Benson.
My eyes are
I
glowing.
nearly called it Barito, but that's not.
Ooh.
It's not acceptable, I don't think.
My eyes are glowing like yellow.
Benjamin.
In the darkness.
Benjamin.
No.
Rupert.
So you see this big. Before you see this big fortress, you see a crude timber fortification. So I'm not looking down. You see a crude timber fortification, a walled compound with watchtowers and tents inside of it, encircled by a ditch bristling with sharpened spikes and spears. There's a large gatehouse that faces the river, and on the shore of which are 4 rowboats, told you, tied to a wooden post. Scattered around the fort are... scattered around the outside of the fort are piles of charred human corpses and flayed animal carcasses with swarming flies.
Oh, good God.
They make a very pleasing
That's
sight.
Flayed.
Do the corpses appear to be
Flayed animal carcasses.
Do the
Human
corpses
blood.
appear to be that they were undead before they were killed?
Make a medicine or religion check for me.
Being a paladin, may I make a roll myself?
Yeah, you can make a medicine or religion check for me.
I will make a medicine check, and that is 13 add 4, so 17.
So make medicine. 1921.
Okay, so all the humanoids, 100% undead. All of them.
Sweet.
The animals were just general animals. Looks like they've been cut up for food.
What kind of animals?
You can see there's a few boars, a few deer.
Don't say bear.
No, there's not any bear.
Thank God.
There's a lot of like the typical easy hunting prey, so like deer, boars, that kind of jazz.
People got to eat.
And then, of course, the deadliest catch.
Man. Yeah, we went through those already.
Trout.
They were undead.
As you
I caught 3 on the way!
as you kind of stroll up to the
Just at one point on the journey, we were just hanging on the log, and you just dive under it. Where the fuck's you got? You come up, there's a trout in your mouth, like, ugh!
Do I have a forked tail?
Jonah! Yes?
Yeah, man.
as you stroll up to the
I
gatehouse.
spear it with a spear.
As you stroll up to the gatehouse,
Yes.
you hear a very distinct the sound of a crossbow cocking, and you see someone poke their head over, aim a crossbow at you, and just go, "Aye, who goes there?"
What the hell is
Hello,
that?
I'm Teo. We mean you no harm.
Plenty of people mean us no harm around here.
Okay, I'll be honest, you distracted me a little bit with the crossbow. I just want to get through what I'm trying to say. Could you just lower it just a little bit? It's right.
If it helps you, I'm a paladin of the 72nd Company of the Chult Crusade.
No one knows what that is.
They might! They've killed undead!
Whispers to another person on the thing.
Oh God.
No idea what that is.
Okay, we're here to stop the death curse.
I imagine most people are. What's your business? What's your names?
Rest, and I am Kiara.
The Iliad Awaken! Shield of Sylvanus!
Little drunk.
Paladin of the 72nd Company of the Chult
Richard looks at
Crusade!
you and just goes, "Still?"
I am not. I don't. Big drinker, not me.
If it helps, I'm a Paladin of
Have
Sylvanus.
some water. Yeah, and you think of water. It's vodka.
I doubt it. No.
I take it.
What actually is it?
Nah, it's water.
I have a few meager sips.
Sylvanus mean anything? Is she still a god?
Aye, she is.
I worship her, and she gives me powers.
Kinda.
We just been traveling for a long time down the river.
You may have seen our log.
We just want to.
No!
There it
No!
is. There- no, look over there. It's a big tree. It's
The
floating
log
away.
in the river!
It's floating away.
I punched it!
Do that when you punch your logs?
Yeah, so I got it out of the ground.
Natural. Sorry. Lingo's changed.
We just need to rest for a little bit. We're very tired. I've been paddling on the back of the log. It's been completely unnecessary, but
We're clearly soaking. As
Wait
you
there.
can see. Oh.
He whispers, and the other guard seems to go down. About 5-10 minutes pass, the crossbow remains trained on you guys, and you see about 3 other guards come up to the edge of the gatehouse and also all aim train crossbows on you.
More guards!
I would love to see what those things they're holding are.
After that, you
They sound magical.
They're not, they work completely by contraptionisms.
What the fuck does that mean?
you
Gears
see
and willies and
you
things.
see
What?
a
I've heard
see-
to say wheels.
you see as the gates open, you see a
I do love contraptions
a
on top
female-
of these.
you see a female woman.
Yeah, of
well,
course.
I'm one of those.
she seems to be in these long kind of priestess robes, and she seems to have this necklace with a holy symbol of a upright gauntlet with an eye on it.
Yo.
I don't have one of them.
You would
Shiny.
recognize, being a religious person, you would recognise this as a common symbol of Helm,
Ooh.
god of protection.
Would I know anything about Helmet, specifically a greeting that their worshippers may do?
They don't necessarily have a greeting, because you can't see players' handbooks down there.
They really like helmets.
I don't wear a helmet. I'm kind of against everything they do.
No.
I do have gauntlets on though.
There
If
you
I
go.
like throw it down at her feet, do you think that will help?
Just make sure to put them in like some kind of order.
Okay, if I've got a sharpie,
You,
throw an eye on the
give
back.
me a religion roll. You.
You.
Never
19.
Oh,
Never heard of a
19.
crossbow.
What'd you say?
Carries a sharp.
19.
You know this to be the god of protection, lawful neutral, and the domains are life and light.
Excellent. I am, I believe oh no, I'm nature. Well met.
You see this person come out and she does a bit of a bow and says, "Greetings, my name is Sister Sias,
Tina Boak.
priestess of Helm." And she expects,
How
have
did you know
you
Sylvanas?
got a holy symbol on show?
It's on my shield. Like, there's a big, basically, maple leaf on the front of my tower shield.
She inspects it and, well,
Sorry,
she,
oak
she,
leaf, my
she,
bad.
she recognises it. So, passing through, you need aid? What do you need?
I mean, sleep.
Shelter.
A shelter
Well-
for the night and some way to get to the town of Krackhammer.
Townish. I don't know. Crackhammer.
Can't get you to Hrackhammer, I don't know where that is. But
It's here on this map.
for a fee, we could give you for a night. We've got a lot of men to feed in there. So,
What would the fee be?
we'd
We have
say-
our own food.
Yeah, food is fine. It's just
Just the shelter, we'll say, call it a square, 10 gold.
That's fine.
yeah. We can
Most of
cover
my
that.
pieces are round.
I want you to leave.
I say that in character.
Well, you can't stay then.
Whoa!
Also,
drunk.
also, notice you've got some boats at the back.
Oh yeah.
That we do, we often go on expeditions.
They often use them.
We often go on expeditions too. In fact, we're actually on an expedition at the moment.
Do you have a boat crafts person?
Have you got boats that you might be willing to sell us?
I punched down a mean tree.
Not personally, no, but we could be arranged something in the morning, it's very late.
That's
That's
perfectly
fine.
wise. We will go in and I give her the 10 gold, and we thank you for your hospitality.
Your
have
gold,
gold?
pieces are like ancient.
Oh yeah, they are.
They're like
monstrous.
Roman coins.
Yeah, Roman coins, but with horrendous pictures of old like.
It's just you.
beholders.
You are on the coin.
but also aged for some reason. The aged version of you.
What? I need you.
She
It was a premonition.
Sylvanus looks down from the heavens, just.
so she
Sylvanus has Dan's face again.
leads you in, and it's quite a warm camp. You see quite a few people walking around. You get a sense that the general morale in camp seems to be fairly down at the minute. There's not a lot of camaraderie going on. There's not a lot of people talking, chatting, drinking, anything like that.
We should put on a show.
It seems fairly down. You see there's three big tents kind of in the centre of this camp, one big rectangular tent and two circular tents flanking it on either side, and behind that there seems to be loads of other little tents kind of pitched up where seems to be where the soldiers are staying. You see a lot of them sporting the same holy symbols of Helm, and you see
I probably will have a Sylvanus necklace as well. And I'll keep that on display.
you see a handful of people with the symbol of Helm walking around, but you mainly see people with pins or branding or one gauntlet, bright blue, which is the symbol of the order of the
Blue?
gauntlet. Yes,
I always thought it was gold.
blue.
I thought it was like copper.
Really doesn't fit Xenos' aesthetic. He's
No.
leaving. He's out.
It doesn't have
Blue flames, man. Blue flames.
Yeah, I guess.
Super hot.
Blue flames are the hottest.
Yeah.
That's
They're the
pretty-
warmest
Yeah.
part of it.
So some people have the one blue gauntlet, and you are escorted by a company of 6 guards. Actually, no, there's way more of you. You're escorted by a company of 10 guards to a tent towards the back of the camp, and it's not a tent that's big enough for everyone, but you could make do for the night if you cuddle up and spoon. You see that
I was about to say I'll stay outside, but now you said that, I'm in.
they're
Three of us
also,
are tiny.
they're also
Yeah, it's
very
okay.
wary about the bear.
Yeah,
Yeah, but like two of us are very
I'm gonna
big.
stay with my bear. I think me and my bear might actually just like make traps and like sleep on the edge of the camp
Yeah, that's fine.
for the night.
That's
together,
absolutely fine.
Snuggled.
You can certainly do that. You see, you're getting a lot of cautious looks as you're being followed by a big one-eyed black bear.
Yeah.
That is hench as fuck.
He has one eye.
He has one
The
eye.
poor creature.
I know.
What happened?
Oh, it's
She cut him
long
out when
story.
she met him.
Oh.
That's not true!
As a silent You're mine now.
You gotta say,
You want it?
Pops it in your own eye socket.
You want it back? Join me.
Yeah, cool.
So you,
Got
That's
very dark.
actually
for just
how
a
I
moment.
got my first cat.
you hunker down for the night. Is there anything you'd like to do during the night?
Put on a
Right.
show for the men.
No one, they've all seemed to have just retired to their things apart from
No,
people who
because
are
I put on a show for no one.
I'll watch your show. I'll support you.
Okay.
I'll come to all your recitals.
Thank you. I want someone to like spar with me. That was gonna be.
Oh, I'll spar with you. I'll spar the shit with you.
Okay.
I haven't fought in 600
both,
years.
both,
Let's
both
go.
of you just roll straight attack rolls.
Attack roll.
You
Yeah.
instantly kill each
19.
other at the same time.
Oh,
23.
Right.
It's a very good sparring session. You're both. You are much quicker than Felial is. You're just kind of shaking off the rust, kind of getting used to getting into combat.
It basically entirely consists of just my shield raised, just blocking as many shots as I possibly can.
Yeah, so it's you managed to get a few.
This is gonna be a fight that goes nowhere because I'm also just dodging.
Yeah. It's just shield dodging on there. Ha!
In fact, I'm stumbling around the tent.
Yeah.
It's a fairly evenly matched sparring session, but you managed to do that. And it's quite nice. For you, it's quite nice to get back into the swing of things again.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Good.
anything
And
else?
yeah, I would basically take a good portion of time to pray till Sylvanas, see if I can get any idea why I was asleep so long and what's happened in the 600 years since I've gone under.
Okay. You as you kind of sit and meditate to Sylvanas, you feel her presence. You don't feel any answers coming towards you, but you feel that you're on the right path.
Could you?
Oh, good.
Whoever has a player's handbook, could you hand it to me, please?
Yeah, you feel you're on the right path.
Okay.
Anything else anyone wants to do in the night?
Sleep.
In which case, actually, where at some point I'll probably, if a guard wants to escort me, that's fine. I'll leave the camp,
Yeah.
and I will take from a small bag that I keep with me an oak seed, so like an acorn, and I'll plant it.
Nice. So you plant it down by the river where it's going to get some water, but not too much. And you are escorted back into the camp as well. And as you all go to sleep,
Hey, hang on. How did I have them?
you
They are
just
600-year-old acorns at this
They're-
point. I haven't picked any more up.
they're in stasis with you.
Oh, I'm so glad. Why did I not age? Blasted acorns.
So as you all bunk down for the night and go to sleep
Chuck the acorns in the river.
and wake up the following morning, I think that's quite a nice place to leave the session.
Yes.
I disagree.
That we can pick up. Thelial dies.
Are you cold-blooded?
I guess.
Yeah, I suppose so.
A chameleon's cold-blooded.
I suppose so.
They're reptiles, so yeah.
Yeah. Why?
I'm extraordinarily warm.
Lit. Let's
You guys just hug all night and you perfectly balance each other.
Yeah, that sounds like a good situation.
Yeah.
So I think that's a nice place to leave it. We'll start next session in Camp Vengeance.
Yeah.
That
that was a
See-
very interesting session.
That was
I really enjoyed that.
Informative.
Yeah.
Yeah, me too. That was really fun, dude. We haven't done this in a while, but would you like to do an outro?
Yeah, I suppose I should really. Otherwise, we're just going to stream forever. So yeah, thank you very much for watching.
No!
As you know, we're back trying to get back into the swing of things, doing D&D more regularly now. So keep a look out for that. All our social media is down below if you want to go ahead and, if you don't already, give us a like, give us a follow. You'll see when we're streaming if you like this kind of thing. Thank you to the wonderful Annie for coming and playing with us again.
No problem.
We'll see you again.
Next, probably gonna be next week, because that's when Callum's back.
Possibly, yeah.
And we're kind of just sort of doing this.
Best place to find out is on our social medias.
Yes.
Or on our Discord.
Discord is the best place to go on.
Put the link in the chat in a bit, maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah, but anyway,
We need to do the thing with that.
thank you very much for watching. I've been Dan. These have been these wonderful people.
We've been NifD.
We'll catch you next time. We've been NifD. You've been you. Stay beautiful. You can stay NifD.
Peace.
Wonderful, wonderful bastards.
Sayonara.
Bye.
Stay nifty.